Okay.
Now I know what Mr. Locke.
Solve percent problems. Percent can be written as a fraction over 100 without percent sign. Wow, that's really bad. Yeah, it was long at 7 a.m. And up since 3. So I might be a little shaky. Alright. Ready? Does everybody understand what in the world I just put up on the board? Yes. Writing stuff down. To write a percent as a fraction, you need to write it over 100 without the percent sign. Got it?
Yep.
Alright, so that's just something to keep in mind. Example 1. What percent of 75 is 27? So we're going to solve these 2 different ways. 3 examples, 6 problems. Alright. In this level of class, I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you solve it. You pick the way that you like and you do it that way. I prefer to do it a certain way because it helps in story problems. So the first way I'm going to show you is the way I like to do it, and I'll show you the other way. Whenever I don't know what I'm looking for, that's my x, and I don't know what the percent is. But as a fraction, oops, I'm not going to do it that way. So I'll put x here. That's my percent. Of means multiplication. 75. Is means equals 27. Can I solve that?
Yep.
How hard is that to solve? Pretty easy, right? Yes?
Well, yeah.
How do I solve it?
You divide by 27 on each side. And
I'm going to get x by
I mean by
itself.
75. By 75.
And what
And
do you
then you get 30. Oh, I deleted it. Dang it.
How about somebody else? What?
36%.
No. What is 27 divided by 75, please?
36.
Plain? Anything else?
Just say.
Yeah. Reggie?
36 over 100?
No. 0.36. What your calculator's going to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm looking for the percentage. This just gave me a typical number, something out of the whole. So to make something a percentage when you're doing that, you need to move this 2 places to the right. No matter what it looks like. Keep my warning. No matter what it looks like. So the percentage now is 36%.
Yeah.
Don't tell me the answer is 0.36. You will miss it. Don't tell me the answer is 0.36%. You will miss it. You were all?
Anybody missing glasses? What does that say on the
Are you missing glasses?
DO?
Then what does it matter? Okay.
Or OPD? I don't need glasses.
Are they
I don't know. I guess it.
Are they yours, Mr. Shaw?
I don't need glasses.
I'm trying to teach.
I don't care.
You're on video.
Your teaching sucks.
You're on video.
You're on
I need to know. His teaching sucks.
All right. Maybe, but that's what I get paid for. So make sure you write this correctly. If you do not write it correctly, it's kind of wrong. You're also smart enough to know the difference. If you're not, then you learn it. All right, that's what we're doing today. The other way to write this is writing is over of equals a percent over 100. Notice that's your fraction, your percentage as a fraction over 100. Now, when you do this, this is a proportion. We've been dealing with proportions. You cross multiply. So what percent, since I don't know the percent, that's my x. Of 75, that's my of number. And is 27, goes on top. And you would cross multiply, and when you do that, you end up getting exactly what the percentage is, and you don't have to move the decimal, because that number that you found is what you would actually put in your fraction over 100. So writing 36% is 36 over 100. The decimal stays after the 6. But if you do it like this, you're going to have to move the decimal. You got it? Yes or no? All right, so let's do a couple, 2 more examples, and then I'll set you loose. You can choose what you want to do. But notice the proportions, that's what we've been working on. Hopefully you think this is fairly simple. Example 2, I'll give you a chance to do all this on your own real quickly. 81 is 54% of what number? I don't care how you solve it, either way, but you must have the exact number you need. If you're not finding the percentage, you probably don't need to move the decimal. Okay? Everybody ready? We're going to see if Luke's right. What do you think the answer is?
150%.
How did you solve it?
I did 81 is, which means equals 54 of, which means times x. Divided by 54 on both sides.
Is that correct? Why not?
What?
No.
You have to move the decimal spot to make it.
Yeah, if you don't put it over on 100, you have to move it. So it's 0.54.
Why?
54% is 0.54. Well, what is 54 over 100 as a decimal? It's 0.54, right? Right?
So confused.
Yeah, I'm wrong, I got it.
Wasn't trying to point out that you're wrong. I'm trying to help you.
Alright.
Who said there's you, Sophie? Okay. So in this, do you like the is over of better? Or are you confused on that too?
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
we're going to do that in here. in
No,
a
I
second.
like this. I like this.
Okay. So 81, that's not a percentage. I don't need to mess with the decimal. So here I'm writing it as an equation. I'm not writing it as a proportion. If you're going to write it as an equation, you must move the decimal on the percentage. 54% is 0.54. Just like when you guys grade and we put a percentage at the top of the homework pages, you got to move the decimal to make it a percentage, but before you move the decimal, it was just a decimal. Okay, it's the same thing. If you're going to write the percentage as a normal number, you got to put it as a decimal, 0.54. Now you divide off the 0.54. So x is what? 81 divided by 0.54. Then 150?
It's the same answer, it's just
What?
you just put the decimal to the right after.
So I was right still.
No, you said 150%, right?
Oh, it's 1,000.
What did you say the answer was?
He said 150, just
Yeah, but if you put the percentage with it, it's wrong.
Well, see what I do.
Wait, stop talking. Okay? It's absolutely wrong if you put a percentage by a number and that number's not a percentage. Because what happens when you want to make a percentage into a normal number? You have to move the decimal, right? So 150 is not the same thing as 150%. 150% is 1.5 as a number. Right? If 68% is 0.68, then 150% is 1.5. Notice I moved the decimal if I'm going to change the percentage into a number we can use.
Well,
This is not a percentage. I've already been given the percentage. So this number is just going to be the number. There's no reason to put a percentage with it. Yes.
I did it at the end. Like,
I
instead.
don't know. No. All right, so we're going to do the is over of on this part. 81 is 54%. 54 over 100. Of what? Of. And you cross multiply. So you can write as an equation, then solve, or you can do is over of. I'm okay with you doing either. Okay. Which one do you prefer?
First one.
Yeah. All right, example 3. Let's see if we can do this one right. What number is 115% of 60? What number is 115% of 60? I'm just curious, by show of hands, who actually is solving it by is over of? About half. That's about normal. Half the class likes the equation, half the class likes is over of. It's hysterical. Gosh. Should that make your mom proud? You know what? Maybe I should send a copy of this video to your mom. What number is 115% of 60? Again, you can't leave it as a percent sign. You have to change the decimal. Alright, so then you just take that out, you get 69. Alright, if we do this over up, what number is? That's your is. So we don't know what is. So we do have the 115%. Notice I didn't move the decimal when I'm writing in the fraction. You don't. 15 hundredths of 60. And you would cross multiply there, and you'd get the actual answer. So what it comes down to now is, do you understand when to move the decimal? Do you understand when to use the percent sign? And this is where we lose students all the time. So if you can figure this out, then you're going to be golden on the test and your homework assignments. Okay? Any questions? Simon? Page 179, 4 through 28 evens. Make sure to do even.